How many of you guys realize that anybody in any field, if they take the time to use the right tools, they'll always be more productive than people who do not use tools? Do y'all agree with that? It's leveraging yourself. And we have great tools with ACN, and you just have to make sure that you're using these tools. The first tool I want to talk to you guys about is the Opportunity Disc featuring Donald Trump. I think we all agree that having Donald Trump as an endorsement is phenomenal. And if you take a look at that disc, it's so powerful because it offers so much in one disc. The Opportunity Disc with Donald Trump has great content. It has our Future Starts Now video. How many of you think that's a great introductory video to ACN? It's got a great message from the president of ACN, Greg Provenzano. It's the president's message. The In Their Own Words testimonial video, which I think is excellent. We've got Inside the World of ACN, where people can actually take a tour of the world headquarters and see the infrastructure of ACN, that it's real. The Experience the Events videos. And by the way, how many of you are glad to be here versus just seeing it on a video? We've got the success stories, and we obviously know people relate to different people, so having all those success stories as options is great, because when one person can relate to another, it's so much more impacting to get them to see themselves doing ACN. We've got the special bonus footage with the interview between Greg Provenzano and Donald Trump. You know, years ago, just the thought of Donald Trump even saying something nice about the industry of network marketing was just a rumor. And for years, we used to listen to people talk about how once they heard on a late night talk show that Donald Trump said that if he lost everything and had to start from nothing, that he would probably go into network marketing, rebuild income, and go back into the real estate business. But he would choose network marketing as his vehicle. And that was a rumor. I mean, for 10 years we would hear people talk about that. I've never seen the clip. I've never seen it, but people would use that to recruit. And if you think about what we have today in ACN, we don't have a rumor. We don't even have a video clip of Donald Trump saying network marketing is great. We have a video saying that Donald Trump saying that ACN is great. And in my opinion, that makes that tool, that Opportunity Disc, one of the greatest tools, in my opinion, that the industry of network marketing has ever seen. You take a look at the Donald Trump DVD, the ACN DVD, and all its content. It's great information. It's not only available in English, but also available in French, Spanish, and Korean. You know, we promoted you guys to go on auto ship, and I will tell you that we're big believers. We don't try to make money on our tools with ACN, and I want you to know that. But we push people to do something when we know it is in your best interest. When we push you to get on auto ship, I know some people think, maybe I will, maybe I won't. We're pushing you to do it because just imagine for a moment that you committed in everything that you're doing. Just imagine for a moment that you actually committed to handing out 20 of those DVDs every single month, at worst case scenario. And imagine if you had 100 people doing the same thing. Imagine one day having 1,000 people handing out 20 discs every single month. That could be, you take a look at the law of numbers when it gets that large. How can you not accidentally build a massive organization? It's all about how much can you expose this business to other people. And we ask you to do it because we know it's good for you. We know if you do it, your team will do it, and eventually that could just mean massive success for you guys. In the auto shipping, if you get involved in that, you can save 50% on the disc, as you guys know. You get a fresh supply of discs every single month. And some people say, well, what if I don't hand out my 20 discs? I say, give them to your team so they can hand them out. Give them to brand new people just joined out. If you can't get rid of them, throw them out the window. Maybe someone will pick them up. But you know what? You never know what's going to happen. The tool is great, but what good is a tool if it's not being used? The auto ship keeps you accountable every single month of staying in phase one. Danny Bay told you that phase one is the key. We'll all tell you phase one is the key when you're actively doing the business. You've got a great tool, get on the auto ship and just promote it as much as you can. Also, we've got the great Success from Home magazine. How many of you agree that third-party validation always is more credible than just us telling our friends a company's great? We've got the Success from Home magazine. It's a beautiful magazine. It's combined with the auto disc or the Opportunity Disc if you purchase it. It contains company information, all kinds of incredible success stories. The magazine actually speaks for you. You don't have to speak. Use the tool will work for you, you guys. If you're utilizing the tools that we have available here at ACN, obviously, by handing out those discs and handing out those magazines, you're going to stir up interest. And maybe you'll have a magazine at someone's home, and maybe the person you intended it for, maybe they won't have interest, but maybe that magazine will fall in the hands of someone else who will have interest. And from there, we've got other great tools. We've got distributor websites. We've got downline reporting. All these different tools are designed to help you support your business so you can work smarter instead of harder. And obviously, when you generate leads, you can roll those right over to the websites to gather more information, and great things can come from that. To help you guys learn or understand more about those tools, I would like to bring someone out here who's leading our marketing division of ACN. This gentleman is our Global Vice President of Marketing. I would like him to go through the tools with you and just share with you exactly how to use them, the benefits of them, so you get a better understanding. Please help me welcome once again the Global Vice President of Marketing of ACN, Mr. Allan Van Buhler.
Thank you, sir. Hi, everyone. Well, I'm excited to be here with you all today. I've had the luxury or the pleasure of working with the founders now for 3.5 years, and I've come to learn that our founders are pretty shrewd. They claim to be pretty humble, but they're pretty shrewd. And we decided to do something for the first time here. We're going to actually train online and show you some of the tools online. And for those of you that remember the infamous event where Bill Gates with Microsoft went to introduce Microsoft 98, and the blue screen popped up because we're using technology. So Tony decided that he would insert me in the middle. Now, if it goes really well, he's going to come back out and close the segment. If it doesn't go so well, he'll come back out and close the segment. So what I first want to do is we're going to be showing you some things here. I wanted to go in and show you my ACN and just do a real quick, as you can see, hopefully it's on the screen here. I am logging in. And what I wanted to show you is just a couple things. First off, this is a beautiful home page, and it has everything that a brand new team trainer needs to get started. But the thing that we really want to focus you as a brand new team trainer on is new team trainers start here. The moment that you sign up with ACN and you have your team ID, this is the section that basically has everything that our team trainer kit has inside of it online, available for you to use immediately. So it has our getting started training, our 24-hour game plan, and it has all of the documents that are actually in the team trainer kit available to you online to print. So there's no reason, 30 seconds after you've gotten involved in the ACN business, that you can't be up and running and be successful. Now, the other thing that I wanted to point out here, we've talked a lot about getting to the local meetings and the weekly meetings. Well, we have a fantastic tool on here that has all of ACN's meetings globally presented, and I wanted to show you quickly how to do that. Our meetings, whether they be a local meeting or a meeting like this big international event, is an event. So you would go to the event section of my ACN, and you'd come over here just under regional events where it says view all regional events. You would click on it. Up will pop all of ACN's events globally. So here's a map that shows all of our events. Now, you can access these meetings in a couple different ways. If you wanted to print, or if you wanted to see all of the meetings that were in North America, on the right-hand side, I could select North America, and when I click this, it will populate with all of the meetings that are happening in North America. In this case, these are all the meetings happening over the next 45 days. Pretty nice, huh? Another thing that you could do is you could select North America. And what it will do here is it will then show the United States and Canada. And in this case, I could select Canada. And now what I'm starting to do is select down to the meetings that are being shown in these different provinces. And I could continue to select down, and it would show me all of the meetings that were taking place. Seem pretty simple? Pretty easy to get to? A couple other things I'd like to point out. Obviously, a lot of times meetings might be in an area where you want to say, you know, I really